yes, I does that. When everybody trying to be now, I was that. Yeah, they could never stop me. That's why I love rap. Been living the life, crazy ice. The swag, the gear, the bread, all the whips is a year ahead. I only fear the fed.
We're in a place they call the American Airlines Arena in downtown Miami, Florida. Right on the water, the home of the Heat, where we're broadcasting live today. Welcome, everybody. Kevin Harlan here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and the rest of our terrifics in the game. Well, it was Miami winning their last game against the Raptors.
Seemed like they hit every big shot they had in that game, Kevin. Their offense was clicking, but really clutch in big moments.
That's ideally the way you want it to unfold on the road, Steve. Don't even give the fans a chance.
Order for him at the offensive end. He's really had the touch going.
Here's Big Red. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Magic in Orlando.
He put a lot of pressure on his opponent defensively, too. He had 3 steals in that game.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered.
Doris.
Thank you, guys. Last season, Blake Griffin significantly improved his shooting out to about 15 feet. Working on that shot had been a huge focus for him. He said, quote, "My posture is a lot better, going straight up and down. Every game, guys will come up and be like, shoot it. We see you working on it every day."
He is so difficult to guard, especially on a shot like that one.
Tony Douglas, I thought, had a nice bounce-back season a year ago. Always a tough defender, guys, and got his shot to start falling again, which had been AWOL for a bit.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Look how well he led him there with that pass.
The Heat trail by 5. Douglas off the pick from James. And Jordan sends it back. Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. And Douglas out of Florida State, more of a combo guard.
Yeah, he's not a pure point or an elite scorer, but he is good defensively. You know he's going to get that from Florida State. And I like his aggressive mentality at that end of the floor.
Intercepted. Now the Clippers moving it up. Kicks it to Griffin.
Talk about putting something extra on it. That dunk was way points
in the quarter.
That was some skill there. Nice use of the bounce pass.
You know, no denying it's been a heck of a run the last few years for the Heat, but you can't help but wonder if the impending 2014 summer of free agency could be the end of it all. The big three came together in a flash of lightning, it seemed, but it could end just as fast if one or all decide to opt out. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defense.
Wade's got 6 points.
What a finish with that hoop.
Here's Big Red. Passes it to Paul. Here's Big Red. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight. And the first half ends in a close one. Los Angeles on.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And we play
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And we welcome you back with a beautiful view of downtown Miami and the sparkling American Airlines spot. Allen's got 8 points.
You got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out physical game.
Yeah, that was your game, Clark. Pound it inside and take the ball right to the defense.
That's what I tried to do, man. I knew my limitations.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, as you know, the Miami Heat try to keep the plays they run as simple as they can and rely on them.
He's got one of those shooting strokes that never changes, guys. I mean, even if a defender's all over him, he just never seems to flinch. A great quality to have as a shooter.
And you know what, Steve? His teammates love playing with him because he gets them so many assists thanks to his catch and shoot ability. A lot of his buckets come right off the pass.
While you look at Big Red.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
But the defense isn't making them earn it. I mean, those shots have just come on easy, open looks.
For the lead. No good on the buzzer beater. And we wrap up that's the group in the game for the Heat.
The defenders have to be aware. They cannot allow him that position before he catches the ball.
You're exactly right, Steve. That is his domain.
Here's Big Red, and he finished it off with a layup. Now it's a 7-point Clipper lead. All right, well, look at how the hustle game hit. Jamal Crawford picks one up. Catching up on the changes with Miami. Chris Anderson has checked in for Bosch. Beasley comes in for Shane Battier. Roger Mason has checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Norris Cole in for Tony Douglas. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. And that's an intentional foul.
Man, no question the right call at this point. You can't let them just dribble it out.
That's right. I mean, you got to send them to the line and hope for a few misses.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Not much time to work with. They need a basket here.
Yep, they've got to get a steal or foul to stop the clock.
And he commits the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Mason for 3. The Heat rebound. Beasley outside. The 3 ball. So the Clippers with the win. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performance.
Strong effort for you in a win. Did you feel like you were at the top of your game, or could we have gotten a little bit more out of you?
Man, if I had more to give, I would have given it. I'm always going to lay it all out on the line, regardless of what kind of game it is. It could be the first game of the regular season or Game 7 of the NBA Finals, and you can rest assured that I'll be giving 110%. It's just the way I was taught to play from a very early age, man. That doesn't mean I'm not going to have a really good or even a really bad game now and then, but even when I do, it's always coming from a place of maximum effort, that's for sure.